There's so much credit where credit is due, and I can't even articulate to all of the people that have made this a successful organization. A couple of people that aren't here. Pat Russell. Pat is a local businessman in Palmdale, took the CERT class and was friends with one of our assistant chiefs at the time, Assistant Chief Mike Metro. He went to Mike Metro and said, look, this is kind of a catch and release program. We are teaching people how to take care of themselves, but we're releasing them back out into the community with no follow-up. We need to do something about that. So Pat Russell to Mike Metro, Assistant Chief Mike Metro, and Mike says, give me a couple of weeks and I will start taking care of this. And he's the one that put the structure in place by combining the city of Lancaster and Palmdale and the Board of Supervisors office and some of the local town council members, and put together this program that you are all a part of today and celebrating. So it was me that was doing the classes, but it was Mike Metro that actually put the fire underneath the fire department's chain of command in order to make this happen. So I'm blessed by the fact that I've had a department that, even though we are the largest county fire department in the United States and we serve more cities than any other fire department, we gave one of our core values, our hometown attentiveness. And we made the cities of Lancaster and Palmdale the priority, and the citizens that we serve every day the priority. And we said, we're not going to do a catch and release program. We're not going to be catching these people and sending them back out to the community to let them disappear. We're going to formulate a program that if they want to stay put and plugged in, that they're going to be able to do it. You know, all of these words make me look perfect, but just ask my wife, I'm not. But the fire department has given me the support when I've asked for it. They've given me the people to help me do what I do every day. From the utility driver that runs and gets federal excess property on a 4.5-hour trip up and a 4.5-hour trip back, to be able to get those supplies that we could pass out to the community. The community involvement has been almost unwavering. The city of Palmdale has been very supportive about the organization. For those that don't know, we have 14 shipping containers in this valley, from Agua Dulce north to Avenue A, and from Lake Los Angeles out to almost Gorman. 14 shipping containers that are full of disaster preparedness supplies. So if that earthquake fault, which is just south of us, decides to wake us up tonight, I'm blessed by the fact that even though today is my last CERT day of teaching, that those disaster supply bins will be opened up and they will be blessing the community by which we are all members of, and having those supplies on hand. There's not another community out in Los Angeles County that I'm personally aware of that has as much supplies as we do. There's so much more I can say, but I want to tell you this, that I'm blessed by the fact that after 38 years on the fire department, that my family has supported me behind the scenes. Because to be honest with you, and I'm being honest with each and every one of you and my CERT trained individuals as well, there's times that CERT was placed a little bit higher than they were. And there's been times that I'd come home late, my wife is already asleep, and I would go to sleep and I'd have to wake up early the next morning to go to work, and we had no words virtually that day. So what we've built has been built on the backs of my family. What we've done has been also built on the backs of the volunteers. I used to run a one-man show. Everything that you see the volunteers do, the volunteers are now doing. And I'm able to step back in peace and know that I'm leaving this organization behind and in good hands. I thank all of you for attending today. I'm a blessed man by the fact that you're here and the fact that I'm being honored, but I feel honored by the fact that we have trained those folks out there. There are thousands of people that are trained, and the event that a disaster strikes our community is going to be better. Thank you all for attending today. And I think Steve Hoffbauer from the city of Palmdale is buying dinner.
Yeah.